Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday and I hope you're not dying from this heat like I am. Whatever we did to deserve this, can we never do it again? Let's do some manifesting. Let's manifest never having such a hot summer again. Let's manifest Satan not sitting on the earth again because it's hot. Satan, get up, it's hot, we are dying. Fuck this, and done. Next summer is gonna be way cooler. We just manifested that shit. Anyways, so the past couple of days have been pretty wild on feeds. It's just been a clusterfuck of what? You know, like, so basically what happened was Sam went to Jackson, and we saw this, well, not all of it, but we saw the majority of it on last night's episode. But so Sam, I think it was Wednesday. No, maybe Tuesday. Sam went to Jackson. They were having a conversation. Sam was doing his campaigning, and Jackson was like, I know you have information, like, just tell me. And Sam was like, but I don't want it to get out while I'm here, like, it could really fuck things up. Jackson was like, you know, look, it's probably not going to help you stay here, but it might help Nick and it might help my game, so whatever it is, just fucking tell me. Like, damn. And if it were me, I would have blown that shit up, like, without any kind of fear, like, no fear over here. If I were Sam, I would have been like, screw it. I'm going home anyways. Like, let's just blow up a game or two. Why not? So, Sam kind of withholding information. I have a hair. Sam being, like, reluctant to even say anything was kind of annoying to me. I was just like, just tell him. Like, fuck. You know, but eventually he did. He basically spilled the beans about Christie and how she was acting the whole week that Cliff was HOH. All the deals, all of the, you know, I won't use my power bullshit, like the back and forth that Sam, Cliff, and Christie all had. And Jackson was basically like mind fucked because he had an inkling that Christie couldn't really be trusted, but he never had anything concrete and he never had any like confirmation really. And so it was kind of like a whirlwind for Jackson. He went to Holly first, I think, and told her everything, and Holly was like, what the fuck? Like, we should have put Nicole up. Like, we can't have the votes flip right now. We can't do it. We can't get rid of Kat. That was her whole thing, like, no getting rid of Kat. This is a firm, like, we cannot do it. And Jackson was like, I know, but you should have listened to me. And it's like another example of Jackson needing to be the one-upper, needing to be Mr. Right, Mr. Man, you know, like he was like, oh yeah, you should have listened to me when I told you to put Nicole up, and Holly was like, I know, and I was like, Jackson, just shut the fuck up and just be like, we should have just put Nicole up. Like, why do you have to be like, I was right? You know, I hate it when people do that. It's so annoying. Anyways, so they went back and forth all, like, the majority of the night with that. Then Kat was basically confirming everything. Nick confirmed some shit. Cliff confirmed more shit. It was just a bunch of confirming. And eventually, and I don't know why, but Jackson had a great idea to tell Jack all of this. And I don't get it. I feel like Jack, of all people, has been very open with his boner for Christie, and so why Jackson trusted Jack with that information, I'll never understand. Jack basically follows Christie around, watches her like a creepy stalker from a Lifetime movie, like, relax, like whatever that song is, like, I'll always watch you. That's Jack towards Christie. It's weird. And then somehow, someway, I think it was Jackson or Holly, someone told Tommy, of all people, like, it's mind-blowing to me. Tommy is up Jack's ass. He has a weird boner for Jack, who has a weird boner for Christie, who has a boner for no one. And it was just a whole lot of boners, a whole lot of, like, confirming and mind-fucking. It was just wild. So Tommy finds out, Jack finds out, Sis is there somewhere smelling. Like, it's a whole thing. And Oh my god, I just called her sis. Ugh. I read too much Twitter. Why did I do that? Ew. I just read someone's tweet and they were like, sis and Holly. And I think that's where I got it from, because I've never called her that in my life. And now I feel gross. Anyway, so moving on. So it was really wild that whole first, I want to say 24 hours after Sam initially told Jackson. It was a clusterfuck. Like, I was on Twitter like it was my job. And all the while I'm like chasing after Amelia, who wants to go to the damn pool, and I'm like, ugh, pool, snot everywhere, like, stop. And it was just a whole mess, but whatever. Anyways, so all the while, no, let me backtrack. So what's funny is that this is actually interesting. So when Sam is telling Jackson about all of this, all the while they're having their conversation, Christie and Tommy were having a conversation about how Christie has no problem letting Cliff, Nicole, or Jess win the HOH because they'll put Jack or Jackson up. So there she is talking to Tommy about putting Jack and Jackson up and going after one of them, and how she has no problem with that. She'll be totally cool with it. All the while, Sam is telling Jackson about how Christie was okay with Jack and Jackson being up on the block and one of them going home. Fast forward, Jackson is telling Jack all of this shit, and Jack isn't believing it. Like, he's telling Jackson he does. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe that this is happening. Oh my god. But then he runs and tells bitch ass, rat ass, lame ass Tommy about all of this conversation, and he goes, Tommy, I've just been hit with some information and I don't want to believe it, so trust me, I don't believe it, but it's pretty crazy. And he tells Tommy all of this, and I'm just like, Jack, homeboy, cut your hair, laser remove your tattoo, it's ugly. Everything that Jackson is telling you is right. Christie has no problem with you going home. She has zero problem with you being put up by someone else so she doesn't get that blood on her hands. And all the while you're running to her puppy, Tommy, and telling him all this information when Jackson is telling you the truth. Like, it's like a whole cluster mindfuck, and I just can't even deal. Like, these people are so wild. Of course, it's easy for us to judge because, you know, we're watching feeds, we're following along on Twitter, you know, we're on Facebook, we're on all the forums dealing with this shit. Like, we have all the information, we have a bird's eye view of everything going on, so it's easy for us to judge. And so I want to sit here and be like, Jack, why are you so fucking stupid? But I can't really, because he only knows so much, he only sees so much, and he, I guess, really feels like he can trust Christie, which is so weird to me. Like, numerous people have told Jack that Christie has said she doesn't want to go to the end with couples. Like, Jack, homeboy, you're a couple with anal lice. Like, I don't get it. So the fact that he, like, is completely not believing this whole thing while pretending to believe it is mind-blowing to me. I'm wondering if maybe he really believes it but is keeping Christie close, like a keep your enemies close kind of thing. At least that's what I hope. You know, I have lots of, you know, like, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, like, because I don't know what's going on in their head, but history has proven that these people are morons, so I really wouldn't be shocked if he really doesn't believe it, and he doesn't believe that Christie would go after him. Like, her whole point is that she does, you know, obviously she's denying all of this. She's saying, oh yeah, well, of course I wouldn't want to go with couples, nah, and having a whole thing. It's weird. So fast forward to yesterday, before the eviction went down, there was like a huge blow up, and of course it happens right when feeds turn off. And CBS, if you happen to be watching this, which I'm sure you're not, but if you happen to be, I don't understand why you cut feeds so soon. That's weird to me. It's annoying. I understand that they probably rehearse and all of that shit, but realistically, you don't need to shut feeds off 7 hours or 5 hours before the live eviction. Like, that is the most annoying shit I've ever seen. Like, I'm not even about to sit here and lie. So there's been so many times in past seasons where shit has gone down during those hours where feeds are off, and it's like, you really could have, like, so there was a clip, I don't even want to say it's a clip because it's like 80 minutes long, but there's a clip on YouTube of what went down during those however long it was, and it's an 80-minute clip. And you guys, the tea is scalding hot. Those are the kind of moments that people pay for. Yet those are still the times that they turn feeds off. It's fucking mind-blowing. I don't get it. But anyways, so I watched that shit. You guys know I was on it like white on rice. And I'm happy that I woke my happy ass up early this morning because the link that I used was off. Like, I went to go watch it during Amelia's nap time again, and that shit was deleted. So I'm sure there's more links, but the one that I watched is gone. So you'll have to look on Twitter for it. I'll try to find one and link it. But anyways, it was wild. So somehow, I guess what happened was, yesterday morning, Jack and Jackson had a conversation, and Jackson was telling Jack, like, you can't trust Christie. Like, all this information, it all adds up. It's coming from so many different sources, all of whom don't have a reason to lie. Like, of course, maybe Sam has a reason to lie because he's trying to save himself, but Cliff doesn't, Nick doesn't, Kat doesn't. Like, all of these people don't have a reason to lie, and they're all saying the same thing. But Jack, of course, wasn't wanting to believe it because he's stupid, moron, fuckface, loser. And Jack, what'd he say? He said something about Kat. And then Jackson was like, why would Kat want to go against the two people that she has, which is Holly and Jackson? And she's like, especially when her and Holly knew each other outside of the house. Well, dumbass Jack went with that information to Tommy and Christie, and that's where it blew up. Like, and that is what Tommy and Christie ran the fuck with. They were a runaway train with that information, and they held on to that shit, and they used it, and they drilled it in people's head. And so in the clip, we can they're all in the boat room. So it's Holly, Christie, Tommy, Anal-Ice, Jack, Jackson. At the time that the clip the clip starts with Anal-Ice, Christie, and I want to say Nicole in the have-not room, and they're talking about some shit. And of course you have Anal-Ice going, oh fuck this, I'm gonna go out there and say something. And it's like, girl, bye, you're not gonna do shit. Like, I've never seen someone who's more all walk and no talk, or all talk and no walk, than in my entire life. Like, Anal-Ice is the epitome of all talk, no walk. So they end up going downstairs, and somewhere along the lines, it all goes down inside the boat room. I can't remember what it was, but it doesn't really matter because they all end up in the damn boat room. And they are yelling. And of course, the main voice that you hear is Black Hole Mouth, Christie, Krusty the Crab. And it's like, Christie literally just can't keep her mouth shut. Like, I think her next punishment should really be no talking for 24 hours. She will have the hardest time. She'll absolutely fail, like 100%. An hour in, she will fail, and it would be so funny. So like, let's say like she can't talk for 24 hours, and then if she says anything, she has to pour slime or slop or something on her every time she says anything, and it would just be glorious. Can you imagine? Anyways, so they're all yelling in the boat room. The camera isn't on the boat room. The camera is right outside where you see everyone else standing by the doorway listening in like the snoops that they are, and I love it. I would be right there. And then all of a sudden Jessica went to go get Kat, and she's like, it's going the fuck down right now. And Kat went over there, and then at one point she goes into the boat room, and you just hear Christie yell, you and you all know each other, blah, blah, blah. And she was just going off about it, and I could tell like that is what she's using to deflect the fuck off of her. And I mean, it's smart, but it's like, Jackson, why would you even say that shit? Like, obviously he thought he could trust Jack, but it's like, that kind of information could be a game killer. And if you really trust and care about Holly, and he claims Kat's game, then why the fuck would he even pull such a risk like that? I don't get it, but whatever. So, and then eventually you hear Kat yell like, we don't know each other, we're not friends or anything, like, we know the same people, but we don't know each other outside of this game. And I don't know how true or false that is. I know that they are friends on Instagram. I know that they've commented on each other's posts and all of that, but I don't necessarily know if they've hung out in real life. I don't know if they're the best buds that Christie was trying to push that they were. And then you could hear Jackson chiming in, like, trying to defend himself. And it was just a wild chain of events. I really wish that the leak had been in the boat room so that we could really hear what was going on, because it was kind of hard to gather who was talking about what and to whom. But it did go down, and it was the tea that I needed to revamp my interest in this game. I can just tell you that. So that all went down, and then at one point Christie walked out and she's like, Kat's going, and that's that. I'm like, why would we keep her in here? And I was just like, shut the fuck up. I literally can't deal with Christie's voice. I can't deal with it. It's the most annoying thing ever, and it just doesn't stop. It's one of those things that I like hear in my, like, the other day I had a dream with her in it talking, of course, like, even in my dream she couldn't shut the fuck up. It was awful. Anyway, so I honestly have no clue how Sam ended up getting evicted, because at the end of that clip it like the cameras change to Julie getting ready to go on and getting, you know, she's getting mic'd up and her hair's being fixed and all of that. So at that point, if I remember correctly, it was Sam that was gonna stay. So I think maybe what happened was that it was all so last minute, it was hard to get everybody on the same track. So they probably just ended up sticking with the main plan, which was to get Sam evicted. I know at one point him and Tommy were having a conversation, and I believe Tommy asked him, like, is Christie safe if we keep you? And I don't think that that Sam gave him like a definitive yes, she's safe. I know that he said that Tommy's safe, and I know that he said that he wants to work with them, but I don't think that he specified that Christie is safe. So that might have been his downfall. The fact that it was so last minute might have been the downfall. I don't know, because it seemed pretty set that they wanted to keep, or yeah, to keep Sam. But obviously that didn't end up happening. Sam got evicted. It's whatever, you know, like, at this point I'm like, I really don't care about the majority of these people except for Nicole and maybe kind of Kat. But Kat has said a lot of really problematic things too, and I just can't, I can't feel 100% bad for her, but I do want to like her. So I'm gonna say that, like, I want to like Kat, but you know, I don't forget easily. Like, just a couple weeks ago she was talking shit about Kemi. Just a couple days ago she was talking shit about Kemi, and that's annoying. So basically I don't know how the fuck Sam got evicted. But he did, so it's whatever, you know, like, now he's gonna be home with his kids. He's gonna know that the majority of this cast hate, or the majority of America hate this cast, and it's gonna be all gravy over here. But moving forward, what kind of sucks is that even if Jack got evicted, or Jackson, or whoever, it's not like they're gonna come out to our hateful arms, because they're gonna go right to jury. So at this point, all the evictions are kind of like, well, there's not going to be much fun in their eviction until finale night, so whatever. Anyway, so surprisingly, Jessica won the head of household, which is crazy. I really wasn't expecting that, but she's proving to be an interesting, smart HOH, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself for having talked a lot of shit about her, but at the same time, like, you know, maybe this HOH will prove me wrong, and I'm hoping it does, but I'm not going to say 100% sure yet that she's a genius or that she's iconic, because she hasn't totally proved it yet. Like, if this HOH doesn't become a flop, then she'll be iconic. But so far so good, because she put Jack and Jackson up on the block. And that's glorious. And it's so funny because Jackson was telling her, like, even behind closed doors, I've always supported you and I really like you a lot. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm replaying in my mind back to the clip where he says, where Jack is asking him if there's any eggs, and Jackson goes, well, not enough for a Jessica size egg scramble. And I'm like, oh my god, Jackson, you're such a fucking asshole. But anyways, so Jack and Jackson are up on the block. Christie told Jessica earlier today that she's going to respect her HOH, and that if she gets the power of veto, then she's not going to use her power, and she's going to keep noms the same. She wants to respect her HOH. But then what's funny is, after the nomination ceremony, she's talking to Tommy and she's going, I hope everyone knows that, you know, Jack isn't going anywhere. He's not going home. And I'm like, oh my god, Christie, just shut the fuck up. I can't even keep up with this bitch. She's so annoying. But, so I don't know where Christie lies. Like, I don't know if I'm sure she's gonna have another emotional breakdown if she has to make that decision about her whole stupid fucking power, and I can't wait until this power is no longer active. You know, like, I just can't wait until it's over. This is the final week, and I hope I never hear that word power again. So as of right now, Jessica's target is Jack. She wants Jack on, and that's that. What I'm hoping happens is, and this is far-fetched, I know, but whatever, I hope that Jackson wins the power veto. Because, and we all know I hate Jackson so much, but if he wins the power veto, he's not gonna let Christie use her fucking power. You know, like, Christie's not gonna be able to use that damn power. Or Jessica. I hope Jessica or Jackson win the power veto. Or even Nicole. Anyone other than Jack or Christie's, her alliance. I hope that those outsiders or Jackson win the power veto. That way, Christie can't use her damn power, because the power veto holder needs to agree to use the power. And so Christie's power is really limited. Like, it needs to be like a Jackson winning kind of thing, or Christie winning, or Tommy or Anal Ice winning for her power to be able to go into play. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm really all on board for Jack going the fuck home. Like, let's manifest that shit. Let's pray. Let's do whatever we need to do to make it happen, because that will be amazing. Like, I can't wait for Jack to go home. And then next week, I would love for Jackson to go home. So, like, let's have it a wham bam thank you ma'am. So Jessica's really proving to be an interesting HOH. I'm looking forward to seeing if it works out for her, because if I can't handle another flop of an HOH, I just can't. Like, I will self-combust. It'll be the worst. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Who do you want to see go home between Jackson or Jack? Oh, and so we got clarification on this dumbass power, or this dumbass field trip twist. So basically, one of the people who wins, it's going to be a competition with 3 people that we vote in. One person gets first place, they get a week of safety. The second person gets some punishment. The third person who loses gets put up as a third nomination. So it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, like, that definitely throws a wrench in things, because I was hoping and under the impression that it was gonna be some badass twist. I don't know why I thought this either. there's gonna be some badass twist and all of our hopes and dreams are gonna come true and everyone's gonna know that we hate them. But I know that if we put Jackson, well, it's gonna be for next week, so one of the Jacks isn't gonna be eligible. But for shits and giggles, let's just say it was Jack, Jackson, and Christie. I know that those three will somehow, in their warped minds, twist it into, oh, America loves us. They chose us for this opportunity to win a week of safety. They won't realize that we actually hate all of them, and we are really gunning for any of them to get that third nomination. Like, so what my tactic is going to be with this dumbass vote is I am going to vote for either Jack, Jackson, Christie, or Tommy. Like, either Christie or Tommy are definitely going to be in there. Maybe both. Who fucking knows? Definitely Jack or Jackson for sure. Whichever one stays is going to get my vote. I don't know when the voting ends. I have to double check that. But one of those two are definitely going to get my vote. Tommy or Christie are definitely going to get my vote. And then maybe Holly. Or maybe Anal Lice. Yeah. So okay, so here's what I think I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote for Tommy, Christie, and then one of the Jacks. Whoever stays, that's going to get my vote. Let me know in the comment section who you're going to be voting for. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are so supportive. I love you all so, so much. And keep your eyes open for a collab with Jolene and I. I'm so excited. Woo! Alright, I love you guys. Bye!